Dragon egg.
What is there to know about this?
Well, you know, this jackfruit only grow in the tropical climate. Now, there are many countries have jackfruit. Sometimes they grow up to one tree, could be 100 jackfruits. When they fall, you know, somebody will get really seriously injured or even dead. This is actually a very dangerous fruit. Jack of all trades. You know why today? I'm going to show you a few ways that you can actually eat jackfruit. First step, I'm going to just split this open.
What would you describe the smell?
Very intense pineapple, mango, passion fruit, all three together, and bananas. There's a core, oh, there's jackfruit, and of course there's seed. And also there's a little cocoon that they grow in. We are also going to use part of that for our cooking today. Most people, they just take out this part. It's sweet, it's tender, it's crunchy. You can actually use everything. Cut it in half. So we're gonna shave off the core of this jackfruit, which is too fibery to eat. Score 1, score 2, score 3, 4, 5. Right now I'm separating 3 different parts of this jackfruit, and then I'm going to show you how to cook it. You have the seed, you have the fruit, and then you have almost like the jackfruit beard. Well, this is everything we need from the jackfruit. I have some onions, I got seed, just put in boiling water. Just like boiled nuts, like peanuts. Vegetable oil. Once you have coconut milk, because sometimes the fat and the juice are separate, so you're making sure you stir, stir, stir. They're completely like milk. Goes down the onions. Oops. Then goes in with the shreds. Right now I'm softening it. I'm not just like cooking it, but I'm softening it up.
Softening.
Softening. So
you teach me about cooking, I teach you about English.
Yes, and try this jackfruit. Coconut milk. Your water, the seeds is cooking, your curry paste. This take about very slow cook, 45 minutes with the lid on. 45 minutes after, come in. Look at the one that I took the seed out, goes in there. I stir it up, keep it nice and soft, make sure the sauce is covered. Then I'm going to stew it for another 15 minutes. Then I'm going to show you the rest. Spider web of the jackfruit. You know where it's going? There you go. Look at how nicely fried. Look at the crispiness, the texture. Now I'm getting some ingredients to fresh out my curry. Garlic, chili, curry leaf, coriander, lime leaf, lemongrass, and shallots. I just crush it. Lemongrass. I like to give a little crush. Get the oil out. I want to keep the jackfruit a little bit body. So I'm just going to reserve this on the side. I have coconut oil, I get garlic, I got shallot, chili, lemongrass, curry leaf. Look at this. Lime leaf has been mushed in, stir, 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 smell it. Red curry paste. Now, the quick saute, stir, stir, stir. Coconut milk goes down. Put a little bit of tomato paste. It's like a gong. You know, this is the time. If you hear 3 times bell ringing, it means 30 minutes. No, 3 times, how could it be 30? Yeah. 30 minutes. No, not 30 minutes. I would say coriander. I'm going to let it sit. The timing, right? You know how they do this? You know what that means? It means a lot of time. After 45 minutes, the seed need to deshell. Drain the water out. You see the nature of the color? Peel it off. Look at that. This is the seed. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to tell you the texture. Very earthy. It tastes like potato. It's not as hard as potato, and also has that really like a nice big bean. In the beginning, I made the stew, the nest from the jackfruit, and then I cook it and stew it because it takes much longer to cook jackfruit fiber because it's very chewy. Now it's completely break down the fiber. It's very tender. Now I have to remove some of this fragrance of what I put in. Lemongrass, chili, cilantro, curry leaf, you know, all these ingredients. Remove it out, put the sauce, pass it through. I want this sauce very fine, but at the same time, the flavor is very big. I have some squash, I parboil a bit, goes in, okra, goes in, some red pepper, goes in, zucchini, goes in, 2 pieces of potato. Remember the seed I've been boiling for 45 minutes. Got some cherry tomatoes. I did a little marking, a little cross. I put it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, God, 12. 12 in no cold water. You see this? Cool it down. Right now it's so easy. Like it came off like a little. How do I describe something come off like this? So easy, so smooth. Or make a little TP. You know, build a little. Many times people say cooking is that art. Some people say they don't agree. It's just like process. Anything that you do that you're organizing, and you're a designer. You have a mind of a designer, they call it. When you start organizing things, setting up things, building things, plating, you're a designer because you're working on the creativity mind. Little tofu, warm it up, tofu, come back about 7 to 8 minutes. Everything is always the last minute. It's
Say plating time.
Plating time.
Plating time doesn't need to be a life lesson.
Okay. Well, there is a philosophy when you talk about plating.
Well, if you can't speak, then there's no point.
You can articulate, there is no philosophy. Plating time, I have some, you know what they are, rice ball, papadum. You see this? I have a little candle in the bottom. I want to serve this in a very kind of like Michelin style. Some fried, crispy fiber from the jackfruit. Review this. Now, when you eat curry, it gotta be hot.
So what's the perfect bite?
Perfect bite is making sure you taste the fiber, you know, with the jackfruit, with the sauce, a little bit tofu, a little veggie. I like the fiber, it's so soft. I love the sweetness coming through from the jackfruit.
Oh, pretty spicy.
Called curry, right? Right? And the sweetness is very soft, the texture is good.
I think this is one of your best dishes yet.
That's a very big compliment, son. Taste and texture is all there, right? I think Sid is gonna love this.
Even though the curry's like kind of sweet, the jackfruit's not too sweet, like still goes together. So I guess I have lunch for today.
If you like it, press like and also subscribe.
You're getting better at the outro.
Yeah, not bad, eh? You better be fucking 4 years. Oh!